guys, don't you just love that card? So we're going to make that card today. It's very, very simple. I had somebody ask me for simple masculine birthday cards with a little bit of wit behind them. So I knew exactly what I was going to use to make those. I knew I was going to use the Birthday Wit for the cards. I also knew I wanted to use the True Gentleman Designer Series paper to make this card. It's $11 for a pack of paper. There's 12 sheets, 2 each of 6 double-sided designs. So they're pretty fun designs here for masculine cards. So you can make a lot of cards with this paper pack. And then the other side. This would be good too for kids, boys. This would be helpful for a lot of different cards you can make for your boys or anything like that. So we're going to use that paper today. What you're going to need to make this card is Knight of Navy. This is your A2 card, 5.5 by 8.5, fold at 4 1/4. Then you're going to need 2 pieces of old olive. These are both measured at 5 1/4 by 4. A piece of the True Gentleman Designer Series paper. This one here is measured at 3.5 by 5. And then you're just going to need a piece of crushed curry. This is measured 3 1/4 by 2. So the only ink we're using today is going to be basic black. We're going to go ahead and do our stamping. So I'm going to use the stamp Nothing Says Happy Birthday, like a piece of paper folded in half. And we're going to stamp that on the crushed curry. Oh, I stamped it upside down, but that's okay. So we're just going to set this aside. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to stamp on one of the pieces of old olive. So I'm going to use the Happy Birthday out of here, and we're just going to stamp it right on the Stamp-A-Ma-Jig. So the Stamp-A-Ma-Jig comes with a plastic piece. There's a dull side and a shiny side. You stamp on the shiny side, and then it comes with this T. And what you do is you just butt the plastic sheet up against your T, and then you go ahead and ink up your stamp. And then you just line your block up to the corner here into the T and press straight down. So now you can place this on your cardstock wherever you want it, so it's not going to be crooked. So sometimes when you line up your red rubber stamp on your block, sometimes you can't tell, it might be crooked. So this is a good way to make sure you don't stamp crooked on your cardstock. So we're just going to take this and you line up wherever you want. If you want it in this corner, but I want it right in the middle of my card. You just want to make sure you hold both the cardstock and your plastic. Slide your T on there. Press down. You'll see that there's a grip right here and here for your fingers. Press down, remove your plastic, hold your block along the T and stamp straight down. And then it's lined up perfectly in the center of that card. And then when you're done, you just take a wet paper towel or a baby wipe and you just go ahead and wipe that right off. And then you could take your paper towel and dry that. Now we're just going to assemble this super easy card. All you're going to need is some snail adhesive. So we're going to layer the old olive without the happy birthday on it right to the front of the card. Then you're going to take your Designer Series paper and we're going to layer that on top of the old olive. Then you're going to take your stamped crushed curry, and this is going to layer right in the center of the card. And then your old olive is just going to go right on the inside. So super simple masculine card. You could rattle off a whole bunch of these and have them on hand. I always have a difficult time making masculine birthday cards or masculine cards anyways. So this would be great to make a bunch of these up. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching.